looks pretty basic, bunch of clears, but there's a crossarm with a couple of nice porcelain or ceramics. Yeah, you can see it, and it's actually bigger. There's more crossarms on it than I thought. The only thing I got is this lock. There's another one, but it got a huge crack through, and then I got this clear, which I thought was okay to keep, but had some dings on it, so I thought I left it, so I just left it. I got this kind of interesting lock insulator, it looks like. Try and take it off. I'll take it off and show it. There's a 19 on this pole here. Screw it right off. It's like just a hanging crossarm. This pole's very low. From up there, I could reach the crossarm there. So, but here's this 19. Doesn't seem to have any damage at all. So. It's wedged in between this pole. Anyway, there's a ceramic here, but there's a Lynchburg wedged in between the pole there. You see it? I'm gonna be really careful to see if I can first release it off of its wires and then carefully screw it off. It's gonna be hard though. Well, it took a lot of work, but we got this Lynchburg off. Wow, and it's in really good condition. Go, got it. Yes. That's cool. I don't see any blue glass. I just see these porcelains, a couple clears in there. Can't believe it's coming off. It's a porcelain. No, it looks perfect. It's just a little stain. Have the guts to come in here. It's perfect looking.
I think it's probably
it's perfect looking. Ohio brass. Yeah, Ohio brass. There's another one too. Let me see if I can get it. This one looks different. Gonna give a little more trouble. Oh, there's some blue glass over there. It's just hard because there's a wire.
Let me try this.
There's a blue glass insulator on this side there.
I'm afraid this is a spinner too. We're gonna have to leave it.
Oh yeah. There's one over there.
Boy, this is heavy wire. I don't even know if I can pick that up.
Oh, listen.
Try and wind it off. I think this fell later in time than some of those others, and that's why there aren't any serious people out here now. This is again spinner.
I don't know what yours looks like, but this one looks really good. There's some piece if I fall in the wall. Cross-arm's cracking. I might drop inside. Drop. Oh! Almost fell with that one at the crossing. Oh, I want. Actually, I might be able to break this cross arm. It's cracking. It's already breaking it.
Yeah, this one too.
Oh, that's one that's a little closer. But yeah, this red one, it's got a triple petticoat too. So I really won't. I don't want to leave it.
But this is really corroded. I mean, it just doesn't. These are kind of a little wider than what we normally see. I can't even get this on.
The roundup of this video. Yeah, this video was a little bit different than the last several videos where it's just one singular day. Like the days in here, they were shorter and we didn't find as much as we did the other times. So I sort of got back to what I used to do, where I have 3 days. So let's just get right to it. Let's start with this this is a really nice one. So this is a Lynchburg, and we did find a couple Lynchburgs in the last video. This Lynchburg was found on that first day, and it was sort of like wedged in between a cross arm and the pole. It was like it's complicated, but it was like really hard to get out. We had to do a lot of work to get it out. It looked pretty short, but it really took a lot of work. I think we had to like really push down on the cross arm and like maybe cut something. I forget what we did, but it took a lot of work. Anyway, it says it's one of these that say Lynchburg and then have the L on top of Lynchburg, and then on the other side they say number 36, made in USA. Now the ones in the other video had some type of damage, but this one, it's pretty good. It does have a couple like little drip point chips like that, but otherwise there's not really much else wrong with it. There's a little ding, I guess, on that drip point. Otherwise there's not much wrong with it. It's in pretty good condition. They're always like they're always really nice looking, like aqua and stuff. It's got like a weird little cold pour mark, I guess. But yeah, really nice. And this was also found on that day. I think we found like 2 or 3 of these. But they say Lock 44 USA, but they're a completely different color than the locks we usually find. Usually the ones we find are sort of like a really dark with a little bit of red in them, but this one's like really kind of red with just a little bit of dark in it. This one may have been the first one that was found near the beginning of the video. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that was it. Then in the middle here is this really nice star, and it's actually kind of green. I don't know if it's the phone's picking this up good, but it's really the color it was. And actually the first video found another star that had a really similar color to this. We're actually at the same pole as in the first video. And well, this was probably like half a year later after the first video. I know it's crazy, but we did get it off. It took a lot longer than the video did, but we did get it off. We found ways to get it off. Yeah. Has a star, and I think the aqua stars you've been seeing recently and these greener ones, I think they're made by someone else because the stars on them look slightly different. There's just slightly different features. Although the one feature that all stars seem to have is that circle on the top of the pinhole. This one, it's green. It's got some junk in it. It does have a nice bubble there. It's a pretty good sized bubble for a star. Let me look at the bottom here. Petticoat's pretty normal. It's in really good condition. There's not really any damage, anything wrong with it. So yeah. Let's move on to this one. So this is kind of blending in with the white. We do because we don't usually find white insulators. Usually we find ceramic ones, but this is a white. We never found a white porcelain, ceramic, whatever this is. It is Ohio brass though, and this and the other ceramic were actually found in a completely different place than all the other insulators we found. I'm not saying they're all found in the same place, but they're found around the same line. This was a completely different line. We're actually on a rail trail, and we received a tip from somebody that there were insulators there, so we decided we'd take a look. And there were. It was a little bit tough. There was sign of other people there collecting, but we did go into the swamp and got these nice ceramics and stuff. It's porcelain. Yeah, this one was it was really swampy there. That one I was able to screw off pretty easily, but this one I had to do some more work for. This one I had to cross to the top of the pole, and it seemed like those poles had like a whole different cross arm on the top with just big ceramics like this, and something else. But it looks really nice. Like you see, it's sort of like a nice red, And what I really like about it is it's got a triple petticoat. Isn't that crazy? And look at the glaze. That's what I really like about it. This one I had to cross the pole though, and I almost fell into the water this one time when I was yanking on it because it was still attached to the metal cross beam, and I was just yanking, and then all of a sudden just came snap, and then I went backwards, but I was able to go forwards. And yeah, we weren't able to get them off the peg right away. We had to take the cross arm with us, but after maybe a week or so, the wood inside started to dry up, and we were able to get it off. But yeah, that was interesting, and we think we will go back to that rail trail sometime. It's found just enough to make us probably want to go back. But yeah, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed.